There's a lot of misunderstanding surrounding Ras Al Khaimah. Like, it's a resort, it's a casino. Why would you want to buy a house here? So we are at Ras Al Khaimah to show you exactly what's going on here. What are the common developments? This is Beach District, by the way. Rock Central is somewhere in that direction. Aircrafts, helicopters, small planes coming from that direction. That's because the airport is like 20 minutes from here. Dubai is an hour drive and Abu Dhabi is around 2 hours drive from here. The handover for Win Resort is supposed to be Q3 2027, but at the rate at which they are building right now, like they've already placed their glass facades, right? So it should be around Q1 or Q2 2027. So construction is on schedule. That's Seoul Hotel and Resort. That's E11 Road. So it will take you to all the amenities. The reason it's called Breeze Island is because construction happens only on the right side of the road. Like you will see, there's construction happening only on this side. That area is completely construction free because all of the breeze, all of the air will come from that side, right? This is what I was talking about. No construction on the left side. All the construction on the right side, right? Babal Bahar, Neki, Doubletree, Hilton, Rove. There's Morven Peak. Check out the water. It's crystal blue. It's around 23 kilometers of waterfront area in Al Marjan and 7.8 kilometers of pristine beaches, golden sand, blue water, as you can see. That's the Nikki Beach and Resort. That's Bawal Bahar. That's Doubletree. That's Morven Peak. And finally, yeah, that's Grove that I was talking about. And that's Salt from Salt Bay. There was an open gym and a paddle court there. This is a football field, and this is the division between Treasure Island and Breeze Island. It's right between Breeze, Dream Island and Views Island, so there might be a little bit of traffic. So this is Treasure Island. This is Saudi German Hospital. Then that's Hampton by Hilton, and that's Moonstone by Missoni. Then we get an entry towards the Views Island, which is a more sort of lifestyle hospitality sort of area. A lot of malls. We will have Pullman Resort on the left, Nobu Hotel on the right, JW Marriott Resort on the left, and finally Radisson Resort on the right. That's mostly the major resorts in Treasure Island area. There will be a lot of other residential units, apartments, hotels as well, but these will be the major resorts, right? That's Hampton by Hilton that I was talking about. That's the separating canal between Treasure Island and the View Island. And check out how clear the water is. It's turquoise, it's so clean. That's fishes, I think. Yeah, check it out. Views Island I would personally recommend for investments because it's away from all of the traffic, right? And it's a lot of hotels, malls, retail offerings. That makes it good for families. And so a guy can come here, stay with his family. He can go personally to the casino, which is like a 7-minute drive from here, and his family can stay here. But obviously you can invest anywhere you like. At the end of the day, the entire stretch is a good investment. But me personally, I think that's where I would put my money. I can get you a unit for around 1.9 million, a one bedroom, 890 square feet, fully furnished. View Island is supposed to be this giant circle with a lot of concentric roads, right? So there's this Marjan Island on around the northwest side of the island. It's a lot of malls, a lot of retail spaces. Beaches will be somewhere on that side. And there's the beaches. It's like 6 of these semicircular beaches in total. But yeah, apart from that, it's mostly undergoing construction right now, as you can see. That's going to be the site for Conino Lamborghini by BMW. We're back on Treasure Island, and this is Oyster by Zaha Hadid. Zaha Hadid passed away in 2016 in Mount Sinai Hospital. Her construction is extremely rounded. Like if you see the architecture for this project, Oyster, it's really rounded. That's Radisson Resort, by the way, that I was talking about. There's Pullman right there, Pullman Resort. This is a running track, I think, and this is supposed to be a cycling track because it's sort of bouncy. That's Win Resort under construction. There's the glass facade, and the bronze thing, and there's the construction of the floors going on. Yeah, Q2, Q3 2027. Official date is Q3 2027 for the handover, but it seems it will be done earlier at the rate at which they are doing. Yeah, but for the most part, the entire area is still under construction. Check it out. I just got back. Entry is not allowed for visitors currently, and we can't even make videos, he said. But just to get a rough idea, that's what's going on. This will be the 5th Win Resort location all over the world. Currently, there is a Win Resort in Boston and one in Las Vegas in USA, and there is Win Palace and Win Encore in Macau. So there are 2 projects in Macau, and this will be the 5th one. And another thing that needs to be emphasized is Dubai or any other emirate is not allowed to build a casino for the next 5 years. And so if they begin the construction after 5 years, it will take around 5 years again to build the actual casino, right? So it's around 10 years until any other casino is coming up in UAE. So your investment will be safe for the next 10 years. Tourist footfall is expected to rise to 5.5 million. If you divide it by 12, it's around 333,000 visitors per month, right? Total units in Al Marjan Island has been limited to 30,000 by the Ras Al Khaimah administration. So it's basically 30,000 units for 330,000 people. So where do all of these people go? That's why a lot of capital appreciation is expected in this area. Occupancy rate for H1 2024 was 72%. So that's around 260 days per year, right? And the minimum any guy is paying in Al Marjan right now is around 540, 550, 590 dirhams per day. 260 multiplied by 550 comes out to be around 140, 150k per year, which is 13.1, 13.6 in terms of price to rent ratio. ROI comes out to be around 7.6%. Rate per night, it's around 800, 900 dirhams average, but we're taking extremely conservative numbers. If you see the data for Singapore in 2010 when Bay Sands was released, right, 2004, around 19.8%, 20% of an increase in tourist footfall was seen. If you look at the data for 2010 Macau, when they released another Sands resort, around 40% increase in tourist footfall was seen. There is zero capital gains tax. All the more reason why people should come and visit this casino, because they won't have to give away their 30 to 40% of their earnings away as capital gains tax, right? Apart from that, the tourism department of RAK has been working diligently to promote tourism here. A fireworks show on the New Year's Eve was the largest, I think. It got like 11 Guinness World Records for the largest drone show, longest firework, longest ladder, something like that. A lot of people will stay away from this investment simply because they don't understand the numbers. Think about Palm Jumeirah in the beginning, like 15, 20 years ago, when the island was being constructed. Nobody believed in the potential of Palm Jumeirah. The villas which are going for like 40 million now, they were sold for 1.9, 2 million in the beginning. The same could be said about Palm Jebel Ali as well. Like, people are a bit skeptical, like how will they accomplish such a huge, sort of man-made island. It's like 2.5 times bigger than Palm Jumeirah. How will they do? And that's why Palm Jebel Ali as well, it's a really good investment opportunity, and so is this Al Marjan. So if any of what I said made sense to you, let's get to work and make some money.